try to get behind things that I think I could have. At least I can help bring attention to it. I can't change things. You know, we're not a government, my wife and I. We try to get involved in things that we think we can, and we fail. I fail most often. You failed a lot in Darfur, failed a lot, quite honestly, but it's worth the journey. And I'm worried about the coarsening of America. I'm worried about how we celebrate unkindness.
Ever wonder why Trump gets so triggered when celebrities criticize him? George Clooney just dropped a calm, collected critique that sent the president into a full-blown Truth Social meltdown. There's something magical about watching a Hollywood A-lister speak truth without raising his voice, while Trump responds with all-caps rage and childish insults. It's a masterclass in exposing someone's thin skin, and we've got all the juicy details right here. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. When celebrities trash Trump, he usually loses his mind. But when George Clooney decided to take aim at the president, he didn't need to yell or scream. He just calmly dropped facts that hit harder than any insult could. It's like watching someone dismantle a bomb.
Have you thought about if Donald Trump wins? Have you thought about the possibility he might use the power of the federal government against you personally?
You don't have to be faster than the bear. You just have to be faster than the one kid. You're that one kid, pal.
I'm the kid.
Yeah, I have, but I'm comforted in the fact that he's coming after you first.
That makes you feel better?
Yeah.
While the other guy's throwing grenades around. In his recent interview, Clooney didn't just mouth off with random opinions. He came prepared with specifics. With that trademark smooth delivery that's made him millions at the box office, he called Trump's administration what it really was. A clown car of cabinet hires. Ouch. No screaming, no name-calling, just a simple description that painted a picture everyone could see. What makes Clooney's takedown so devastating is that he's not just some D-list reality star trying to grab headlines. He's George freaking Clooney, Academy Award winner, humanitarian, and the guy who could probably run for office himself if he wanted to. When someone with that kind of respect speaks, people listen, and that's got to sting for a guy who craves Hollywood's approval as much as Trump does. Clooney's critique cut deep because he focused on the administration's actual record. He pointed out how Trump prioritized loyalty over qualifications, creating an environment where scandals piled up faster than Trump could lie about them.
I don't know if you've seen this, but he posted in July, so now fake movie actor George Clooney.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that movies are fake, does he?
I don't think so.
Clooney should get out of politics and go back to television. Movies never really worked for him.
I will if he does.
Who never
Hannibal
came
Lecter
close
is his guy.
to making a great movie is getting into the act. He's turned on Crooked Joe like the rats they both are. What does Clooney know about anything?
He even called out how Trump ran the White House like a reality show reunion, giving positions to Ivanka, Jared, Don Jr., and Eric, despite their questionable qualifications. These aren't opinions, they're verifiable facts that even Trump's most devoted followers can't easily dismiss. The contrast between Clooney's measured, thoughtful criticism and Trump's typical all-caps ranting couldn't be more stark. It's like comparing a chess grandmaster to someone flipping over the board when they start losing. What really gives Clooney's political commentary extra weight is who he goes home to at night. Being married to Amal Clooney, an international human rights lawyer, means his dinner conversations probably involve more substance than the ratings were huge. This connection adds serious intellectual credibility to his views on politics and global issues. By sticking to substantiated criticisms rather than petty jabs, Clooney managed to critique Trump's actual policies and leadership style without giving him an easy target to attack. It's the political equivalent of wearing a bulletproof vest. Trump can fire all he wants, but the facts remain untouched. Clooney's facts may have been bulletproof, but Trump's ego certainly wasn't. Within hours of the 60 Minutes interview hitting airwaves, Trump's Truth Social account exploded like a toddler who just had his favorite toy taken away. The timing wasn't coincidental. It's almost like he was sitting there, remote in hand, waiting for someone to say something mean about him so he could fire back. And fire back he did. Trump's response wasn't just offensive, it was digital road rage. His all-caps tirades calling Clooney a second-rate movie star and failed political pundit read like they were typed by someone smashing their keyboard with their forehead. Notice how none of his rants addressed a single point Clooney actually made? That's classic Trump. When you can't fight the facts, just call the other guy stupid and hope everyone forgets what they were talking about. The former president's obsession with Hollywood is weirdly fascinating. He claims to despise the entertainment industry, yet he can't stop talking about ratings, celebrities, and who's hot or not. It's like watching someone insist they hate ice cream while their face is covered in chocolate syrup. His fixation on Clooney's film career, instead of addressing legitimate criticisms, reveals something deeper. Perhaps jealousy of someone who achieved fame through actual talent rather than inheritance and reality TV. The contrast in communication styles couldn't be more stark. On one side, you have Clooney speaking in complete sentences about policy and leadership. On the other, you have Trump typing furious gibberish at 2 a.m. like he's arguing with strangers in a YouTube comment section. The difference isn't just stylistic, it's a fundamental tell about character and temperament. MAGA Nation quickly rallied to their leader's defense with their standard playbook. They called Clooney irrelevant and a puppet of the global elite, while spinning conspiracy theories faster than a washing machine on the final cycle. Not one defender attempted to rebut the substance of what Clooney said, because they couldn't. Instead, they focused on discrediting the messenger, a tactic Trump himself has perfected over years of feuding with celebrities who dare to criticize him. Trump's explosive reaction actually validated everything Clooney suggested about his character. The former president essentially became a living demonstration of his own inability to handle criticism, his preference for personal attacks, and his emotional instability. It's like being accused of having anger issues and responding by punching a hole in the wall. What we've seen here is basically a masterclass in how to take down someone like Trump. You don't need to scream or throw insults. Clooney just peeled back the shiny Trump coating to reveal what the source called expired milk in a designer bottle. That calm, measured approach, where he simply stated facts, was way more devastating than any angry rant. In politics today, the louder voice isn't always the winning one. Clooney didn't curse or gloat. He just laid out the truth. And when powerful figures respond to criticism, they reveal far more about themselves than any attack ever could. Trump showed us exactly who he is.